Okay, great morning. I pulled some cards on, we have, the Satan over there that hates wokeness, the GOP, wokeness, these woke companies. Oh my God, they're woke. What is woke? It's like being awakened, being responsible, being compassionate, being empathetic, and that's a horrible thing, according to GOP. You don't want to be a woke company. You don't want to have one that's compassionate. You don't want to have one like Disney that was, concerned with transgender issues. No, we want people asleep. We want them dumbed down. We don't want them to wake up. We want people stupid. We want them sleeping. We don't want you to wake up to social issues. Okay. So the fact that you have somebody that is screaming that being an awakened company, woke, okay, waking up, seeing the things, that's a bad thing, just tells you what is running the GOP. So when we look at the issue of wokeness, being awakened, okay, is what it means, waking up. And it's just like, every time I hear that wokeness, this is a horrible thing to have a company that's aware and awake. It baffles me. So what it is at the center of this issue of being awakened is the pleasantries of it, okay? That it's a good thing, that it is about, we'll have the double-edged sword on this. It's the good thing caring about protection. You have the mother bear that's going to protect her cubs, but they want to see wokeness. And their thing is to go aggressive against it, okay? They want to manipulate it. They want to control these things that are pleasant. Like I said, compassion and empathy, it's got a problem with it, okay? They want to control the narrative, okay? So in the past, we have the bridge that they fight against, actively want to fight against when it comes to pleasant things, wanting better things for people, for social issues. That's a bridge too far for the GOP that fights against anything becoming aware, awake, compassionate, empathetic, okay? Because we have with that, the pleasant things are those that come together, beneficial to anchor things in. Those, again, that are faithful. Well, we have those that are against becoming awakened, okay? That want to hold to, again, having any kind of compassion or awareness is a bridge too far that they will continue to fight against. So going forward, we have that this is looking at human issues and making a path forward. Picking a path, which direction are you going to go with this? Being awake and aware is about wanting the best, wanting better conditions, so people can move, live, okay, have better things in their lives. That's what being woke up is, awakened, okay? But we have, it's about your workplace, having a better working environment. It's about, getting rid of the masks, not having to have a mask anymore, okay? that's, so again, when we go back to the thing here, it's about better, like I said, brighter, better working environment. If it's a woke company, they're going to have better working conditions for people. Okay? It's about the key is not having to have a mask. Now, those that don't like being awakened, they say, like DeSantis, his key is, you can't talk about transgender. You can't say gay. You can't, keep that mask on. You have to have a mask because, that's pleasant for me. If you have a mask, that's key. But once they're awakened, say, why do you need a mask? Take the mask off. Be free. We're opening that up. Okay? So we have those that are against awakening. They don't like this pleasantry. They're going to put obstacles in and continue to be ones that are untrustworthy. Okay? Con men, haters, that's their idea. And because why? It's all about the 1%, okay? Business, contracts, money is what it comes down to. They're fishtails. Also, don't forget this about this white national Christianity as well. This perversion of what Christ, and don't forget, fish is also the symbols that Christians will use. So it's this Old Testament going back to this letter of the law rather than the Spirit. The Spirit is taking off masks. The Spirit is about what? Love. The Spirit is about protection. The Spirit is about anchoring in faithfulness, okay? Wanting the better things, okay? But this perversion of Christianity is about money, okay? Money, business, okay? Blocking, putting up barriers, blocking. It's about this idea of, being strong, but not in a good way, about being belligerent, being, so it's a total perversion of what actual Christianity is. And again, it's the letter of the law, and this is what Christ came to change, what he came to give the good news about the spirit of the law, which is what? Love, versus the letter of the law, which is domineering and abusive, okay? And that's what they want. The ones that don't like companies to become awoken, anybody dealing that, they're going to continue to try to beat them into submission, because that's just a bridge too far. We can't have actual compassion and faithfulness anchored in. We can't actually want to care about workers. Now, it used to be when you joined a company, it was like joining a family, okay? They cared about each other. And so the workers, when they have a employer that actually cares about them, will work harder, will do the best for the company. But what has happened to these companies, rather than waking up and having the beneficial things, the being aware and awoke and caring about their employees, it became what? All about the bottom line, about money, okay? Compassion is out the door. Caring about the worker is out the door. It's all about the books and money at the end point. Okay, that's it. It's about what they have on the books and what they give to the investors. And So everything has become topsy-turvy, and this idea of waking up, love, light, waking up, has become the dark thing on the agenda of the GOP. Oh my God, you can't wake up. You can't actually have social conscience. You can't actually really care about people. No, we want the letter of the law. We want the Old Testament letter of the law. You know, this Jesus guy, he was a flake. He came here, and what's he talking about? Caring about people? Yeah, no, we want to stay at the old thing, the letter of the law. And they'd be the first ones out there to put Christ on the cross again, because he was talking about waking up, compassion. He said, you know, against love there is no law, because you're going to do the right things. Do to others as you would have them do unto you. Okay? Would the owners of these companies want to be treated the way they're treating their workers? Absolutely not. Yet they keep, you know, gravitating to this old letter of the law type thing with whip in hand, you know, wanting to go back to the times of slavery, because that's what was in the Old Testament. It was okay if you had slaves back then, and that's the way they're headed now. You know, this guy, Jesus, was a flake. He was a snowflake. We don't want snowflakes. We want those strong people that, you know, the letter of the law type, you know, we want those ones. We don't want these flaky ones like, you know, the real Jesus. We don't want that guy. We want the prosperity ones. We want the old stuff. We want, you know, the white nationalist stuff. We don't want to wake up. We want them all sleeping. We want to control the narrative, okay, rather than to be there protecting others. We want to control. So there you have it. That's what I get from our thing on what is being woke.